Hey guys, Ishan here for ZFA Tech. So, I want to give you my 5 reasons why people actually genuinely like Apple and their products and the whole thing. So, here we go.
So reason number 1
is the ease of use. A lot of their products kind of runs very similar. So if you look at the mobile phone, so if you look at, for example, the iPhone, iPod Touch, and the iPads, iPad Mini as well. If you look at them, they all pretty much run on iOS, and all that iOS that runs on all of these devices is pretty much the same. So I could pick up any of those devices and use it like I've been using it for years. Or the way, so if I've got an iPhone and then tomorrow I decide I want to buy an iPad, it runs pretty much the same. So it's really easy to use, and it's just, you turn it on, you put in your details, or if you don't have your details, your username and all that kind of stuff, you create it, immediately. You set up your whole thing. Within 10 minutes, you're on it, and you could be FaceTiming, you could be using the internet, you could be downloading different things from even the App Store.
Step 2
is the longevity of the products. These products are not just only, I know these products, one of the biggest thing people like criticize is the price, right? If you buy an iPhone, it's $529, or if you want to buy, a Mac, it's going to be around the big £1,000 mark. And basically with that, really, you have to see how long this actual product will actually last you for. Now, I bought a Mac in June actually last year, in 2012. I bought it because I just had enough of the Windows. I had Asus, I had Acer, I had Toshiba, and the biggest problems I had with all 3 of them was that it wouldn't even last me 12 months. And these are 400, 450, around that kind of mark price range type of products, but they wouldn't even last me 1 year, or sometimes it would last me just a year. But that's not good for me. If I'm spending hundreds of pounds on these products, I want it to last me, I want it to get me through a number of years. Most computers, from experience, from what I've heard from other people, have said that it should actually last you 4 to 5, maybe even 6 years. And so I've heard the good things about Mac, and that's why I personally went over to a Mac, because of how long hopefully it will last me for. And I've had it for a year, and I can tell you right now, I've had not any problems with this iMac that I've got. And I'm sure there's many other Mac owners that would probably second that.
So number 3
is integration. Now Apple have this thing called iCloud, which integrates your iMacs, your Macs, your iPhones, your iPads all together. So if I'm using, if I take a picture with my iPhone, for example, I can go onto iPhoto and it'll be there. I don't have to get a wire, sync it together, and there it is. It's not like that at all. It's all happening in like a wireless kind of situation. You obviously need internet for that. And with that being said, it just works really. They could do more with it. Obviously, there's always improvements, but for the time being, it does actually work. The whole integration thing does actually work. So I'm really happy with that, to be honest, at the moment. Like I said, there are improvements that can be made, but that's probably something for another video.
So number 4
is experience. Now, you'll find that the experience on a Apple product, in terms of stats and in terms of research, you'll find that actually a lot of people genuinely who own actual iPads or iPhones or whatnot do actually enjoy the actual experience of using it, whether they want to read a book on it, whether it's just surfing the web, emails, working on it, shopping as well. These things, most people genuinely like to do those things on an iPad or an iPhone for that matter, because it just works and the whole experience is great. And not just that, if you look at the packaging, if you ever bought an Apple product, even the packaging actually is kind of an experience if you think about it. For example, when I bought my iPad, I've got actually a link down below. If you check out my unboxing of the iPad 3rd gen, back I think it was in 2011 or 12 when that came out, the 3rd gen. It was probably 2012 in March time, and I bought it, and even that was kind of an experience. You open the box, and even the way you take out the device. Normally when people take out a product, you just grab it and take it out. But it's got a lever, so you kind of push it up, quite nicely packaged. And even beyond that, if you look at all the other bits and bobs that actually come with the whole product, plugs, the manuals, they even got stickers with it. The whole experience as a whole is pretty cool. And even going one step further, the Apple retail store is a great personification of actual experience and having good experience, customer experience. You go into the store and they treat you like as if you're somebody who's going to spend thousands and thousands. Even if you're not, they still value you as a customer. So that's great.
So number 5, guys.
Last but not least is the App Store. The App Store is probably one of the things that has truly revolutionized mobile devices, because if you go into the App Store, you could find, I think it's like 250 to 300,000 apps for the iPad or for the iPhone or whatever it might be. And these apps are 100% legit. They have like this rigorous process where if it doesn't meet Apple standards, it won't get put on there. And if somehow something bad this app is bad or whatever, they'll just take it off immediately. So it's the security aspect of it is definitely another plus point that people genuinely love Apple about, or like Apple. Love is probably a stronger word, but the different apps that you can use. I mean, there's so many different apps, whether it's productivity, whether it's gaming, whether it's just lifestyle, whether it's social apps. You can find all kinds of apps, and most of them are actually free, if not inexpensive, which is definitely a huge thumbs up for Apple users and Apple customers. So these are basically my five, not 10, five, reasons why I think people genuinely like Apple and their products. And if there's any more, there probably are loads more. I know I'm going to get some people saying, oh, yeah, thumbs down, I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. But I am going to make another video saying why people actually dislike Apple from my perspective and from what I've heard and my research. So look out for that video. Hopefully I'll come with that video in the next few days. And definitely like this video, guys. I really appreciate it. And share it, subscribe for more videos that will be coming up, and I'm actually going to be churning out a lot more videos in the next few days, maybe on a daily basis. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh crap. Bye.